Bird of Prey 5. El Karuga.
Qapla!
Qapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. If you're here to make war, we surrender.
Both good. The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. And that means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird of Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird of Prey 5, Qapla. And I think I can see already that the audio is set low. Give me a second to change the sound settings. Input device properties. There it is. There we go. Okay. Hello. It's Bird of Prey 5 Qapla. Welcome to Bedlight for Monday, July 15th, 2024. I want to call it the Ides of July. The Ides of July. Not the best date as dates go for whatever reason. Thank you. Yeah, it's we are in things are changing here. Things are different. Richie Boole first in the chat with an alpaca. 54.5 Access Radio says breaking news. Trump picks Senator J.D. Vance as his running mate. Yes, Senator Vance of Vance Refrigeration. I have known nothing about this man, Senator Vance, except Vance Refrigeration is a solid company. Captain Fandom Nerd says hello, Cap. Antidruitive Jill says hello, Jill. Who also says hello back to Cap. I say hello to everybody. And Jill puts in some hearts and live long and prosper. Captain Fandom Nerd says hello back. And John Araki with a 12-month friend of Karoga super chat. And an and a super poop super sticker. And
Captain's log start
there we go.
4.1.
There's the super
Our
poop
best estimates place
super
us some
sticker
4 hours from Earth.
avatar. Not I don't why is it saying avatar. It's not an avatar. It's a super sticker. Super sticker. Mike Richards is greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. And Deej Odyssey There's a name we haven't seen in a while. Says, hello, everybody. Hey, Deej. Mike Richard yells Deej, and Deej says, hey to Mike. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says Qapla. Qapla Gorilla.
Oh, Deej is in Illinois. Maybe you could go find that later for me.
Deej says, I'm here today because I heard Bird was going to give his sister away to me today. Oh. Deej, I don't know that I could do that. And I guess even if I could, I don't know. You'd have to come to New York or New Jersey. I don't know which is worse. And I know you don't understand why this quiet part in the minute. I'm just eating a quick something. And had quite a hectic day. A lot of paperwork issues. As we dealing with getting the system working or the new personal assistants that make mine and Mama Pray's life much, much easier. It had been. Anyway, but little things like eating have come up. So it'll just take another minute and I'll be ready. Andrew Joe says, yeah, that doesn't sound likely. Bradley Briggs is up. He's up to y'all. Zup Bradley. Yvette, the lovely Yvette, says, good evening, Bird and everyone. Good evening to the lovely Yvette. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Carlo Albanese says, hi, hope everyone is as well as can be. Thank you, Carlo. Same to you. And Resolute Germ is in the house. Hello, Resolute. Carlo says, hail, Caroga. Carlo. Excuse me, not Carlo. Carlo. It's not hard. He's been coming here for fucking 5 fucking years. You would think I'd get the name right. Carlo. I always call Carlo Carlos sometimes. I know it's Carlo Albanese, but I always mispronounce. He takes wonderful photographs. Yes. Mama Pray loves the photos. Deej says, hey, Jill, will we see what, well, we will see what he says. Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, Deej. I don't think you'd want to settle in New Jersey where you would have to. Although there are farms, there are farms in New Jersey, yes. There are farms in New York, but not New York City. Not really. Deed says Carlo got an unexpected day off because of the storms late last night. Wiped out all the power over where the bar is.
Oh, again. And I wasn't sure that this was. One woman's stash, and the other woman's stash, there's a guy with it, and now it's same thing with the other guy. Keep them together. What's going on? Yeah, he does. And we. Yeah.
Thank you, Mama Prayer. That was just the ticket. Okay. Uh, let's see. So Deej, those storms. Oh man, sorry to hear that. The power's out. You can take that. Thank you. I will whenever, if you'd like. She's welcome to. Currently. Let's see. Carlo, unexpected day off. Andrew of jail says, much better. Resolute says, hey to Carlo. He says, damn it, now I have to turn down my headphones. Oh, too loud. They'll get quieter. It'll adjust as it goes. Gorilla. Bradley Briggs says, thought I was going deaf, so it wasn't just me. Yes, way better now. Okay, good to hear it. 47 Yorktown says, howdy to Deej, Carlo, and Yvette. Bonjour. Mike Richards says, tall words, proud words, saying, all hail Karoga. Absolutely. All hail Karoga. Deej is head of 47. And Carlo says Deej isn't allowed a day off. No, Deej must suffer. Like Miles O'Brien. Deej must suffer. He's gonna work even when there's no jobs to work. Deej says, I'm in a bunker. I see some shady Karogan crawling on the roof. No. Crawling on the roof across the street. Too soon, Deej. Too soon. Carlo says, Karogans are heard, but not seen. And Deej says, hi, Mom.
Hi, Dee. Been bartending, I see.
Mama break. Sees you've been bartending. Anthony Jill says, right. I like when Deej crawls out from under his rock. Brandon Looney Tune fans 2000. Qapla Looney Tune. Says to Resolute Germ, hi there. Carlo Albanese says to be safe and sends a hug. Tim Christ. Tim, how are you doing, Tim? Tim, have you had contact with LDG? Tim, the underground is missing him. He's gone. The
LDG is missing?
LDG has not been in the underground, as far as I know, unless he came back today. But he wasn't there as of earlier when I was there this morning. So, Deej says, this is not a rock. That's not a rock, Jill. It's my shell. Deej says, what up, Tim? Jill puts in a turtle. Arabic Saunders says, Qapla, bird. Qapla, Arabic. Jill says, live long and prosper, Arabic. Arabic says, Carlo, car high. Or car, what? Bradley Briggs says, I had a very loving relationship with food when I was younger. Now I got the opposite issue. I need to put some weight on, and I never eat enough or often enough. Yeah, Bradley, that's basically the issue I'm in too. I was way overweight, and now I'm underweight. I need to eat more. I'll tell you, this little amount, this was a little bit right now. It was great. That's why I ate it, because I actually had an appetite, so I wasn't going to waste that appetite. And I'm sorry. I love the stream. I love, YouTubing and whatnot, but the reality is my health needs to come first. And if that means I have to eat dinner while I stream, then that's just going to be what it's going to be, because I can't take that risk that I'm not going to, an hour or 2 hours from now, that I won't still have an appetite. So I needed to eat when I could. I needed to eat when I could. So that's why things were doing the way things are at the moment. So Bradley Briggs understands. Jim's Landscape LLC, Commodore Productions. Hello, welcome. Arabic Saunders says, live long and prosper to enter the jail. Hakeem says, hey, Bird, hope your day is going well so far. Well, Hakeem, it's been like the opposite, but it's actually fairly decent as bed life days go. I got some, well, let's just say the super poop, super emoji was well placed today. I had a significant. I know. This is what you guys come here for. I had a significant bowel movement. So thank you. Yeah. And I have some energy. So that's good. Carlo says, who's Carlo? Barlow, Carlos, that weird guy on Facebook, the Karogan myth. Who is he? I'm Carlo. Yes. Deej says, round 2 coming late this afternoon, already under a tornado watch. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're under I thought we were under a storm watch, but maybe not. Captain Fandom Nerd says to Deej to stay safe. Absolutely. Carlo says, let's all call out in one voice for Kronos. Yeah, Kronos. How's Kronos doing? Too. Andrew of Jail says, can you summon Kronos like that? Hope it works. Deej says, I could call him and see if he answers the phone. Lol. Captain Phantom Nerd says, do it. Deej says it's never too soon for Deej. Deej says, I'm the one that reported Prince's death on air and said the artist formerly known as alive. Arabic Sanders says, is Deej's bartending so he can make extra for the child support back pay? That's what I'm telling him, that he needs to be paying back child support with this extra money. But, he's still hiding behind Mama Pray, that he's not the father. So he doesn't think he owes my sister that money, but I think he does. When Charlie turns 18,
The name and address of his.
he'll find out the name and address of the sperm donor. So you have until then, Deej. 14 more years to make the case, then the truth will come out. Anthony Jill says LDG is missing. Well, he's what, Mama Pray? He went to see the mouse. He went to see Mickey? Yeah, he is in Orlando. So you think that Disney kidnapped LDG? That's your theory? That sounds like you should do a video. You should upload a video. Disney has kidnapped LDG, and here is my. Okay. Deej Odyssey says, no, that's not why I'm back. I am bartending. That's not why I'm bartending. The Arabic. Carlo Albanese says, LDG, lost darn gamer. Lost damn gamer. Check the Carogan mine, says Mike Richards. Carlos says, how do you know I'm high? How do you know I'm high? Wow. Okay, let's try this again. Carlo Albanese says, how do you know I'm car high right now? What is car high? Andrew Jill says, I never go to the underground alone, but something told me to check. Hope he pops up. John Araki says, remember to hawk touch that like button. And Jill says, correction. I went to the underground at 2:30 a.m. I went to the underground at 2:30 a.m. when I was drunk the other night, but I didn't expect anyone there in the middle of the night, so I wasn't worried. So you, Captain Phantom Nerd says, eat and stream, Bird, just not on camera. Carlo says, Bird should have just said he was having a meal with us all, like an online meal. Sure, that's what I was having. Thank you, Carlo. Anthony Jill says, definitely always put your health over streaming, Bird. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, if anyone needs a building material, Spencer, town of about 10,000, has condemned 150 to 200 homes. Oh, boy. Jim's Landscape LLC says, I stopped going to LDG Hideout and a couple of people don't like me. Is it because my channel got bigger? Is it because my channel got bigger? I'm not 100% sure, but congratulations on the ever increasing channel there. I don't know why that means you stop going to the underground. Is that just the thing now? Everybody stops going to the underground? Anthony Jill says, I never go. Something possessed me. She doesn't usually go to the underground, but something possessed her the other night. Well, she said she was drunk. Captain Phantom Nerd says, hey to Captain MKG. Hey, Captain MKG. Captain MKG, there's another person. Qapla Captain MKG. That, was always in the underground. Used to spend hours, days in the underground, but now often busy, just not around. Carlos says, LDG, what is it? It's a black hole. Don't touch it, LDG. Captain MKG says, hey there, Captain Phantom Nerd. D says, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Sure you didn't, Deej. Carlos says, isn't time more important than money? Yes, but no. By all means, technically, yes. But in the terms of people have to, buy food and pay rent, they need to have their money coming and going and to be getting paid for the work that they're doing. And I don't like that this company I'm dealing with, they'll help you get new people hired, but after that, they don't really seem to care nearly as much as to make sure they are getting paid what they're owed, what people are owed. This is just my opinion, and so far, and we're only a couple of weeks into this whole process, but have yet to have a solid week without issues of any sort. And if we had an actual solid week without any issues, that would make me feel a lot better for like the following week and the following week. But yeah, if every weekend there's going to be some sort of problem at some point, that's like It's- yeah. Yeah, we have some. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Deed. Hey, Deed. Um, Deed says, I'll be dead in 14 more years. Lol. Yeah, but if you're not, Deej, if you're not dead, what do you do then? Carlos is like a time machine. Resolute says, no, Deej, you're not that lucky. Carlos is Deej Clinton. Maybe he is. Deej says, I don't have a cigar. And Bird can't read the teleprompter, says Deej. John Araki says, someone tell Bird about the Hawk Tush girl already. Hawk Tush on that thing. We are all children mentally, says Bradley Briggs. Carlos says the best way. Greetings from the future, says the Random Menace. Greetings, Random Menace. Mike Richards says, greetings to the Random Menace. Carlos says, is it still raining in the UK in the future? And Carlo, Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, effing YouTube is censoring me again. I didn't even put anything bad in chat. Rant. Carlo Albanese. No, excuse me, not Carlo Albanese. The Random Menace says, Carlo, of course. It's not on your street. Walk around the corner. It'll still be raining there. Only in England, I hear the phrases, what a lovely rain we have today. Carlo Albanese says, Grant, we the people demand freedom on YouTube within morality. You can't get freedom from morality. That's not what free speech is about. Deej says, forget the husk touch woman. I still want that one from the airplane. Lowell. The original airplane movie. Yeah.
No, it is. No, that was a pilot.
You mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Airplane, the comedy. Right? That was that what it was called? Airplane? It was Airplane 2, right, where they had William Shatner. And it was instead of a plane, it was a space shuttle that got thrown off target. It was supposed to go to the moon, but ended up going towards the sun. Everybody got really hot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It was basically the same movie all over again, just with the space shuttle instead of a typical aircraft. Um, so, Gorilla, I'm kind of curious what type of censorship you've been hitting. Carlos is the random menace. That's so true. But there's nothing just like the nice warm rain. Random menace says, Carlo, that's the most English thing I've heard today. Deej says, Bird, I'm talking about the one on the airplane that said she saw some lizard person, maybe. Lol. Lizard people. Miranda Menace is Deej. That one is really hot, but crazy. Hot, but crazy. Gorilla says, it's, and we say, two, two, huh. Let's see. Random Menace is Deej. That one is really hot, but crazy. Gorilla says, Deej says, I know, Random. I dig those crazy chicks. Lol. And Daniel's Hot Topic says, hello, Bird. The temp, it's going back up again. I know it's going back up again. Random Menace's Bird. Educate yourself on Hawk Tush Girl. How can I educate myself? Would
you like something to drink? Not yet. Okay.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I saw that video, Random Menace. I see they showed what a Hawk 2 woman is, at least. And yeah, that's a weird one. Outlaw Bill, Qapla Outlaw Bill is in the house. Outlaw Bill says, Daniel's Hot Topics says he could not sleep very well last night. Deej is saying it's only 95 here with a heat index of 105. Outlaw Bill says hello to Deej. Bradley Briggs says we're going to Mess Bird's search history up. And Deej says, hey, Bill. Deej says Hawk Girl is a loony leftist. Anyway, I agree. Deej says Hawk Girl is loony leftist anyway. Gorilla says, as all I said is if Deej became unalived, recording the tornado, he would for sure make more Uh, he he for sure would be recording like the tornado and make it a most viewed video. Gorilla says, finally, we had to rephrase it to make it look, rephrase it to make it 6 times now. I had to rephrase it 6 times now. And Positive Candor says, Groove, great googly moogly. Great googly moogly to you. Positive Candor. You would be on my suspect list. I'd send you your name. Like, okay, what has happened to LDG? I don't know, but here are the people that might have seen him. Like, well, what about, how do you say might? Well, I don't know. There was clearly some pushback, some risk of why they did not want to do this particular system. We don't want it together. It's showing them that this is proof that this was turned off and is trying to be removed from the house by yet another AI-based, I said based, system. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so get it the hell out of here. But on the other half, well, what do we have when it's not here? Whoopsie. So I started to take it out. And D says 95, index of 105. Outlaw Bill says Qapla bird. All should hail Karoga. And Outlaw Bill says hello to Deej. Bradley Briggs says, Deej Odyssey says, I'm seeing videos of protesters heading to the RNC, and I see a ton of bikers heading into towns towards the RNC too. Melted Copper says, God bless you, Mr. Bird. Crazy times where we live. An assassination, Richard Simmons, and olive oil. Olive oil died. Are there any gifts from 902 1-0.
I don't know the word again. But did you catch that Dr. Ruth Walker passed away?
Did I catch it? Dr. Ruth also passed away. I did not. Oh, yeah. She, I'll pray he wants us to know. In all the other breaking news yesterday,
Didn't we just talk about it the other day?
I thought we did.
Everybody gets some supply he was still alive.
But I think that's why they were surprised. Because she had made the news. And they had to double check. Like, oh my God, is she really alive? And when they couldn't get 50% of the audience to say, yeah, I think she was alive. I don't know if it's legit, though. I think this guy probably always had this whole thing pre-Victoria, and only got it officially a little after she became queen. And at that point, yeah. Great Google Emo. It's always funny. Always at the side of my eye when I have the stream up. Uh, Dr. Ruth, the sex expert, she used to be 6'4". No, what? But all that sex wore her down to a little dub, says Deej. Melted Covers is more curious to see the Democratic convention as they walk back to over-the-top, angry speaking points as they used for the last decade. Melted Covers says, God bless you, Mr. Bird. Crazy times we live in. An assassination on Richard Simmons, Olive Oil, all died. And the girl from 90210, Shannon Dorothy. That was crazy. I heard she died, but in the craziness of everything going on, it just really wasn't registering.
Yeah.
Carlos is, what's the word of the day, Bird? The word of today's day is sassy, as in sassy is going crazy, as she often does. Okay, let's head over to the calendar. Calendars, the days the calendar days of the year or whatever the hell these are called. They're not going to read themselves. Like super chats, like Doomcock super chats are not going to read themselves. Well, the days of the national give something away day or whatever we are going with, that's not going to read themselves. So let's start out. We have 20 holidays in their database for July 15th, and this is nationaltoday.com. Anyway, for July 15th, we have National Give Something Away Day. Give Something Away Day. And imagine a day where you get clean house and get rid of clutter. Show someone that you care. Gift small things to strangers. And generally making the world a better place. Yes, this day does in fact exist. And on July 15th, we celebrate National Give Something Away Day. So today's the day that you can give away all your quote unquote junk, but it actually then becomes a gift, and you can give it to anyone you know, and as long as it's not over X numbers of thousands of dollars, which almost surely is not, it doesn't have to go on their taxes. And so you get rid of it, they get something out of it, and everybody's happy. You're happy, they're happy, and the whales happiest of the bunch. So, yeah. National Give Something Away Day timeline. American children's picture book, The Giving Tree, is published in 1964. And in 2015, nothing happens until 2015 with Do Good Recklessly. Linda Etron's Tall Fletcher creates a National Give Something Away Day to encourage generosity. Americans have big hearts. The United States giving is on the rise in 2016. And the numbers show total charity be given, total charity be given amounts of $410 billion. $410 billion. I'm sorry, could you do hose? Or Sasha, yeah.
No, Sasha.
Oh, no, Sasha, Latoya, please. Latoya, please. Just let it come down. All right. Don't have to pull it up. Okay. Yeah, I'll it'll probably come down. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. 300th National Giveaway Something Day by the numbers. 300,000, the number of items in an American home. The number of items in an American home. If that is the average, then I would say this home is easily three times higher than average. So we might easily have 1 million items, 1 million items in this house. Now, I mean, that's a lot, but that's, that means like there's an entire, entertainment center that's got maybe 1 million items in it alone. And certainly, if you consider, I mean, how fancy do you want to get when we record the number of specific Lego pieces? I mean, there's probably 1 million pieces of Lego in this house. So I could easily see that to be true. And what do we really need to work? Well, probably for my healthcare needs, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, number of items in the American home, 300,000. We are way above. 1 out of 10 Americans rent off-site storage. We do not yet. Because once we do, we're going to quickly overtake all the available off-site storage. So I am really, really hoping we never have to go to off-site storage until at a very short-term place that, wherever we end up moving to will just be to, from, and then back out again. But it always seems to me is that it always seems to me that yeah, it always seems to me that once you start with off-site storage, that you get addicted. 25%, the percent of people with 2-car garages who don't have room to park cars inside. Well, I have a single-car garage, and no, I don't have room to park any car inside of it. But that's okay, number one. But on number two, I don't have a second car. I don't have any car at all. So I don't need to have any space for my car. I happen to live on a street that has very decent parking, so not nearly a problem compared to what it used to be to get people to come up to my apartment. Because, it was always difficult, but we're here. 7.3 square feet, the self-storage space available for every man, woman, and child for a child in America. 32% of people with 2-car garages who only have room for one vehicle. 7.3 square feet. The storage space available for every man, woman, and child in America. 238. The number of toys an average 10-year-old owned. Really? I wonder if that again counts as every single. No, it can't. It can't be every single Monopoly bill. Can't copy between videos. Certainly not. Um, 12. The average number of toys. The number of toys an average 10-year-old plays with. Okay. So 238 is both, let's say on the left, the total number of toys an average 10-year-old owns. But on the right, they'll say it's also, but wait, it's also an average. So, yeah. I'm saying, Mom, did you ask me a question or something? No, okay. Okay.
No, we were making more.
Right.
All right. I went over it with Sasha. Guess I should go over it with you. And this way,
Number of outfits.
but
Of the average 30 number of outfits the average woman owns. 1,700. The amount of money an average American family spends on clothes annually. And 65 pounds. The weight of the clothing of an average American throws away in a year. And $1.2 trillion. The amount of money recently spent by Americans annually on non-essential goods. Non-essential goods. National Give Something Away Day fact. Is today National Give Something Away Day? Yes, it is. What day is today? It's July 15th. Some national holidays are celebrated on July 15th. One of them is Give Something Away Day, National Pet Fire Safety Day, National Gummy Warm Day, and National Clean Baby Jesus. Clean Baby Beauty. Oh, what? Clean Beauty Day. There's no word of baby in here. No word of beauty or of baby is in this. Okay, weird. How is it celebrated, and can you give something away day? Okay, National Guys Give Something Away Day activities. Buy me a meal or drink to give to someone. Pay for the person behind you, or write in line in the coffee shop. Buy a go-to meal and hand it to the homeless person outside. Pick up a small purse or backpack that you don't want anymore with things like socks, snacks, and toothpaste brushes, as well as um, I'm gonna get you warm anymore. Um, um,
Okay, so I'll leave this wall. I'll leave you off.
pay for the person behind you. Get a drink. Donate clothing to a thrift shop. Donate all that closets in your house, and then in there things that haven't you worn yet. Donate your useful clothing. Um, um, donate your clothing to a thrift store. Check out all those closets in your house, and there are things that you haven't worn in years. Giving yourself useful clothing might always give someone with less, minus the opportunities you took to look sharp, maybe even the job interview. And finally, give the flowers away. Flowers are the simple way to brighten someone's day with color or with the breath of generally burning too bright. I further someone's day with color, smell, or breath of greenery to nature, to bring nature to the desk or table. Give flowers to your coworker.
When to end again?
Do you housemate significant now?
No.
Uh,
Nobody's there. You good?
yeah.
I'm good. Henry.
Okay, I'm okay. 5 benefits you didn't know about giving. Number 1, just think about giving feels good. You feel the results of a study showed that simply by thinking of giving boosts the same parts of the brain as everyone else and everything and everyone eating. The MRI has also shown that donating activities like parts of the brain that you can get a certain sense of euphoria. Givers are happier than non-givers. Right. I'm supposed to really believe that? That just so happens the people who decide if I'm victorious are the ones that decide that, meaning the more time I spend, quote unquote, outside with them, even though they can't officially tell me what I'm being booked with or charged with, that somehow I'm in a worse shape than they are. I don't know. I don't see how you make me use a toll, which granted, that's why you're out. But why would I use your toll and pay you $50 when I can pay you $20 and use the exact same?
Earlier when I went down, I meant to pick up fees anyway. And put it on.
Just think about feels good. Givers are happier than non-givers. Study conducted by the Social Capital Community Benchmark Survey. Social community. Social capital community program. S-E.
There's cups up there, you know where the cups are. Up there, yeah. Yeah, there's some there. You know what, they like cleaning the dishwasher, it has to be washed. Go to the other.
Givers are happier than non-givers.
Looking at, and to it all the way.
Study conducted by Social Capital's Community Benchmark Survey, a group of 30,000 American households was polled and showed that givers were happier than non-givers. Watching someone is giving good for health. A study in 1988 discovered that students who watched Americans about life and worked for Mother Teresa experienced and boosted the immune system in the months that followed. Number 4, giving strengthens relationships. Whether you give someone to somebody or you leave a social bond is a great and quick way, because they are not to be forgotten soon. Oh yeah. Or just make the signal weak enough that it takes the whole first half of the episode to find it, and then another half to see if the episode can track her down to sector 001, and if they can't, oh well, they get to leave and maybe come home for another day. Where are we? Watching someone good. Giving strengthens relationships. Whether you want to give something to somebody is a special bond created with them, which they are not likely to forget about soon. And finally, 5, giving is contagious. A 2010 study found when a participant gave money away, the recipients of that money were also likely to give themselves. Why do we love National Give Something Away Day? A, giving other things away brightens someone else's day. B, giving things away helps give us a sense of lightlessness. And C, giving decreases sex. 1 equals less clutter, and The other gives major health benefits of decreasing stress. Major health benefits of decreasing stress. Kind of surprising, but it is what it is. Here we are up here in 2024. It is July 15th. Any new year box doesn't appear. I think these were all from the end of last night, but I don't think I yeah, I didn't okay. Well, mark as unread, and we gotta put these two to archive. Copy to archive. Okay. And now these four, these can be marked as read. And then they can be moved to the archive. Okay, good. And now we're gonna go back to, or go back to those later. Okay. Trump picks Senator J.D. Vance of Vance Refrigeration from Ohio. Wow. Live updates. Astronauts stuck on the International Space Station after yet more problems. Poor guys up there. A chunk of Earth's crust is missing, and scientists have discovered where it is. Well, maybe you should have put that in the headline. No. For me. Let's see. What does Google think I am most interested in? I just don't think it was a very interesting story. The Star Trek movie Brent Spiner couldn't forgive what would have been the Next Generation's crossover. I think he's talking about all good things. I'll get there in a second. Life science. The space photo of the week. Warped penguin galaxy. Spotted by JWST. Waddling towards certain doom. You know that. Expert warns everyone against keeping and Amazon Alexa in their bedrooms. Why? Whistleblowers accuse OpenAI of hindering staff from reporting AI risks. What's the wrong with keeping Alexa in your bedroom? If anything, I would think your bedroom is probably the safest place to have it, because it's already mostly protected there. But what could they possibly say? Expert warns everyone against keeping Alexa Echo in their bedroom. Many households across the globe have an Amazon Alexa device, but such expert has warned about privacy risks involved. In today's tech-savvy world, Amazon Alexa Echo has quickly become one of the lovable, chatty assistants many of us never knew we needed. When its friendly demeanor and endless list of capabilities, Alexa is much more than a voice-activated speaker and a way to help us with so many different tasks. So much so, sometimes we forget it's even there. But that could actually lead to something to worry about. Many of us used to play saying, Alexa, followed by its command. And it just makes life so much easier. So who needs a DJ? Sorry, Deej. When Alexa's around, just say, play some jazz music and Veolia. All your personal music genie is at your service. Plus, she can make custom playlists and control your smart home and devices too. Forgetful, no problem. Alexa can remember something if you don't. By command, all your jazz is, who cares? Forgetful, no problem. Alexa can remember to use things that you don't have to, like setting up daily alarms and reminding you about important tasks. Remembering to call someone on their birthday, and forthcoming episodes. The experts don't. But experts say Alexa users should worry about where exactly they were placing Alexa and warn against placing it in the bedroom. For those of us users themselves becoming the entertainment. They want to warn against placing a device in bedrooms, for fearing the users themselves become the entertainment. Tech experts have warned against keeping Amazon in the bedroom. Today, they have speculated as to whether Amazon, Alexa, or specific employees
Keep saying my name.
Keep saying it? Yeah, I guess we're in a loop. Tech expert Dr. Hannah Fry spoke to Daily Mail back in 2019. The same year, whistleblowers from Amazon suggested workers might have been trapping into conversations in order to check that the devices were working properly. This technology is activated by a bigger trigger word, such as Alexa, but keeps recording for a short period afterwards.
Based on that song on Amazon Music.
Alexa, cancel. Anyway, it was recorded a short period for them afterwards as an example of what they can make on their own. She added that there are people who are very senior, tech world, who will not have so much as a smartphone in their bedroom. If a company is offering you a device with the internet, connect phones, I remember what things were like back then. Positive candor. Bird woke Alexa up. Oh wow, I'm a bit behind in the chat. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the chat. You don't want the spam. You don't want the spam. What did I give away today? Asked the Random Menace. Nothing. No comment. No comment, Random Menace. I can't discuss it. Deej Odyssey says, Sisso Prey, random. Mike Richards says, give away small things at high rate of speed. Yes. Positive Candor says, are you giving away the spam today? No. No spam is being given away. Positive Candor. He says he don't want the spam. You will take the spam and you will like it. What spam? Asked Carlo. Resolute Germ says, yeah, just the small things. I'm willing to give away the biggest thing I have, my credit card bill. Ha ha ha. Carlo's getting very happy now. Carlo Albanese says, Carlo says he needs a new house. He needs a new home. He needs a new home for all of his free time. And Mike Richards is saying Bird is in a million item air. He's a million item air. Oh yeah, I'm a million item air though is significantly poorer than a quote unquote millionaire. Mike Richards' Bird has off-site storage for earphones. Lego bricks, says Random Menace. I just saw a rough one. Count 300,000 pieces easily. Oh my God. That's why to drop off the Lego tangent. If I was going to count individual Lego bricks, then this house is clearly in the upper 1% echelon of having all different types of items for legitimate reasons, some social, some electronic, some electric for work, but a whole lot of crossover bits that were never meant to work together at all. So, yeah. Very, very surprising.
If the Federal Reserve collapsed.
If the Federal Reserve collapsed, Mama Frey, it's just, yes, okay, please. And everybody should. I said that we could, I didn't say very rich. If the Federal Reserve collapsed,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that the power is going to collapse. I mean, it might be hard for them to make a profit, but still, those rockets generally go over Colorado and closer to Texas, New Mexico border. And I have to say that part, I think of Tyrant, which was the earlier work was supposedly sent to these they were watching him from the skies. And of course now we're talking the not runaway. What was it called? Is it Runaway? Runaway with Me or whatever? Where again, Tom Hanks is in the same universe as he was when he was captured by pirates the 2000 whatever year. And I don't know.
Oh, that ship that was real.
Titanic? No, this yeah. No.
Were reporting like pirates. And he was what, the captain of it?
Right. No, he's not the captain. The guy who came on, he's the captain. Anyway. Titanic. Oh, no. Shit. No, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it wasn't Titanic. I know what you're talking about. They know what we're talking about. So we don't need to worry. Why are we talking? Wait, we're still talking about Alexa, though.
I don't know any about.
This technology is activated by trigger word, such as the name, but keeps recording a short period afterwards. People accept that, but it should as well spend more time thinking about what it means for us. She added that people who are very senior in this tech world, who will not have so much as a smartphone in their bedroom. If a company is offering you a device with internet connected microphone at a low price, you have to think about that very clearly. I have both an Alexa and a Google voice activated device. I regularly turn them both off, and people must really set their own limits. Spokesperson for Amazon told Lab Bible, Echo devices are designed to record audio, and only after the device detects your chosen wake word. Amazon Echo Ziggy or computer. You always get to know when Alexa is going to sending along your request to the cloud, because a big blue light on the indicator will appear on talking on your Echo device. We manually review only a small fraction of 1% of Alexa requests to help improve Alexa. Access to these required review tools is only granted to a limited number of people who require them to operate and improve the service. And that's it, really. Our review process does not associate voice recalling with any customer billing information. And that is indeed what the original Alexa looks like. Every time I look at this thing, block. Why the fuck do I want to give a random company that can give me nothing of value back access to why you should never charge their phone at an airport. It's the only place you can charge your phone. Why, after many hours of checking direction, seeing what you might need to get once you land and your arrival destination, and checking the time to make sure you're on time for the flight, our phone's batteries can deplete pretty quickly. And especially with a lot of folks having their boarding passes on their phones nowadays, it's quite common for a lot to charge their phones at the airport. However, while these charging stations seen at nearly every airport now may be seen convenient, the security expert is warning against this. Charging phone stations are pretty common in airports nowadays. But the FBI issued a warning against using public phone charging stations. Avoid using free charging stations in airports, hotels, or shopping centers. A warning on the FBI's website states. Ray Joe from plug adapter manufacturer Signal and Power have now been speaking about the same issue. While these charging stations are simple and easy to use, Jay warns the convenience comes with a huge security risk. A huge security risk. These ports can be tampered with to install malicious software on your device. He added that the malware can lurk undetected, quietly, stealing sensitive information like passwords and banking details. Ooh, scary. Scary stuff. The technique was used by hackers known as juice jacking is another reason why you don't want to hook your phone up to a charging station at the airport. This involves malware installation through a corrupted USB port, which locks your device or even exports all your personal data and password directly into the perpetrator. The power supply and data stream on your smartphone passes through the same cabling, allowing hackers to take control of your personal information. Once infected, your phone becomes vulnerable not just to the airport, but wherever you take it. Furthermore, charging your mobile phone at an airport can lead to unintentional data exposure. And even if the charging station doesn't seem to be tampered with, your device very much remains at risk. Charging stations can be transferred both data and power. While phones prompt users choose between charge only and transfer file modes, this protection is often bypassed with charging stations. As a result, your device can be vulnerable to data interception and exploitation. This stolen data can be later used to identify and left-right sold on the dark web. You have been warned. A credit for whose picture is being used, and credit King's no, doesn't matter. No. Apple releases betas for iOS 18. Breaking defense to win space race with China. U.S. needs these budgetary reforms. Richard Simmons refused medical attention after falling in his bedroom the other day. The OmniBook Ultra 14 is HP's and AMD's powered next generation AI PC. Oh god. Let's see. White House should disclose whether Russia is sharing U.S. weapons insight. Breaking judge presiding of a YSL trial recused from case. Don't know what that is. Radeon comes on par. Let's see. Scientists have confirmed cave on the moon that could be used to shelter future, I guess, travelers, visitors. Bitcoin weekend surge forced 170 million worth of shorts into liquidation. Ahead of Georgia and Mandy's first marriage, Chuck Lorre responds to claims. Let's see. Rare SpaceX 9 Falcon failure leads to grounding and investigation. What the hell? Everything is going nuts. Everything is going nuts out there. This is like, prior to and right after 9/11. Like, I don't know how to explain it. The feeling is out there, like almost like Ghostbusters. Like they could tell that something was off, that they knew something was about to happen. I feel like that's where we are. I feel like the ghosts are going to come out of the sewers or something any minute. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close to that. Let's see what's up with Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, which, yeah. Chuck Lorre responds to claims that multi-camera sitcoms are dead. When you purchase through links on our website, up to and through the 1990s, multi-camera sitcoms with studio audiences was such a standard that even animated series occasionally canned laugh tracks. The exact opposite isn't the case in 2024, where the current examples number in the single digits. But the Young Sheldon spin-off, George and Mandy's first marriage, will be among them when the Big Bang Theory prequel hits the 2024 TV schedule this fall. And co-creators Chuck Lorre and Steve Holland don't sound the least bit worried about the embarrassing sitcom format some consider dead. Speaking at length about CBS's upcoming comedy for the first time as part of the Television Critics Association's Winter Press Tour via Deadline, Holland and Lorre addressed the fact that George and Mandy will return to the live audience format that CBS has almost single-handedly kept going over the years, speaking to the decades of multicam naysayers. Holland said, "We've done this long enough and heard multiple times that the multi-camera sitcoms are dead. Before Big Bang Theory. People like to make these predictions, but all it takes is something the audience connects with and is not true anymore. Anyway, let's go over to let's go back to the chat, and we'll go to Dear Bob, I guess. But let's go through chat, which I realize I have not been paying correct attention to. I also have a message here. Okay. Okay. Um, oh, okay. Now, because it's a giveaway, did we do? Did, did we did we do? Okay, yeah. Giveaway something day. That's what. Okay. You know what? Did we ever? No, we never got past. Okay, National Give Something Away Day today. That's what you think I was giving away Ciso Prey, or I was giving away the spam. Now I understand. I didn't put two and two together, people. I didn't put two and two together. I'm not giving anybody anything. But it's also today the celebration of the Horse Day. July 15th, National Celebration of the Horse Day. Developmental Disability Professionals Day. Keep reading to learn the history of the no, I'm not, can't do it. QIPDs and the NAQ and the changing terms. Global Hug Your Kids Day. Wrap your kid in a bear hug on Global Hug Your Kids Day. Marine Day in Japan. National Be a Dork Day. National Be a Dork Day aims to celebrate the dork in all of us. I don't think I like that. National Clean Beauty Day. Celebrate the clean beauty movement. Products that are mindfully created and ethically sourced. Still just sounds like wasted makeup. National Get Out of the Doghouse Day. No one wants to be in the doghouse. This day encourages us to get out. National Gummy Worms Day. I gotta say, the best form of gummy worms is gawk. You've never had gawk. You've had authentic gummy worm gawk. This, when I did enjoy gummy worms, I liked the red and the green. The red and the green connected. The best. Those were the best flavors. They still are. I just don't eat them anymore because they're not for me. National I Love Horses Day. which is, I guess, different than National Celebration of the Horse Day, National I Love Horses Day. Honor horses by learning about their history, their beautiful features, and their excellent talents. Yeah. And all we can think about is that woman czar from Russia who got a little too close to her horse. A little too close to her horse. National Pet Fire Safety Day. A day to learn how to keep your pet safe in a fire. Yeah, how you keep your pet safe. Fire, don't let them be in a fire. That's the only way to keep your pet safe. National Respect Canada Day. Okay. National Respect Canada Day is the perfect chance to appreciate Canada. Yeah. Try not to sing the South Park songs. National Tapioca Pudding Day. Tapioca pudding. If that does not look at all appetizing. Get your kitchen ready, prepare the ingredients, and make the best version of your tapioca pudding. It's also Orange Chicken Day. Orange, you ready to grab chopsticks or forks and dig into this mouth-watering dish today. I say it looks delicious, but I can see the sodium glistening off of that. It would surely kill me. It's President's Day in Botswana. Saint Swithin's Day. Have your umbrellas or summer clothes ready because weather is about to get predictable. Oh, it's ridiculously predictable at the moment. We are in the middle of a heat wave here, and it is hot, hot, hot. And it is, and they've done a great job at keeping me, convincing me that the power is going to go out at some point. And, you know, even though we have a whole house generator, they worry me. They call, Con Ed continues to call multiple times a day, like, yeah, the power is about to die, and you better make some plans to go to a hospital or whatever. And like, no, every single day, every summer day, they're calling, and it's crazy. All these things we did to try to have less anxiety, and it's somehow they find a way to give you more anxiety. No, guys, I need to de-stress. That's the whole fucking point of having Con Ed know that I had life support equipment in my house, was so that I could feel better that they knew that they needed, you know, that I needed more help, or at least a little additional. And I didn't think it was going to mean that they were going to call multiple times a day, every day that there's bad weather, and every day that there's heat. I mean, it's one thing, okay, you're going to call when there's forecast to be severe thunderstorms. But on the other hand, if it's the middle of summer and every day there's the possibility of severe thunderstorms, do you really need to call every day 2, 3 times a day. I don't think that that is necessary. There's some others. World Youth Skills Day. Yeah, that is the big one. World Youth Skills Day is a fine Carogan holiday. Join us as we celebrate World Youth Skills Day on this July 15th. Of course, in Caroga, the main youth skill of, the main skill for youth is, it's in the mines. It is in the mines of Caroga, the uranium mines. So. Anyway. Resolute Germ says, don't give away small things. I'm willing to give away the biggest thing I have, my credit card bill. Carlos laughing. Carlos says, I need a new home for all the items. Bird is the million item mayor. Daniel's Hot Topics says, National Give Something Away Day, never heard of it. Carlos says, is each DVD an item, or is just having DVDs the item? I can see how it is that way. TV, chairs, toilet paper, etc. Mike Richards says, Bird has off-site storage for the orphans. And Random S says, Lego bricks. I just did a rough count, 300,000 pieces easily. And the Random S says, and more cats for Yosef. My mom found a kitten with broken leg last week. Guess where the kitten is? Oh, hashtag more cats for Yosef. Gorilla says, yeah. He picked Vance of Vance Refrigeration. Carlo Albanese says, bless. At least you look after the kitten. Carlo says, is beer class as essential or unnecessary? For me, it's certainly unnecessary. In fact, I don't even like it. But for many, I could see why it is considered essential. Stanley says, are pitchers happier than catchers? That's something between them. Gorilla says, it feels like I'm listening to Groundhog Day. Yeah. Positive Candor says, Alexa can steal your sexy secrets. Confirmed by Berto Perez. Oh, that's why they didn't want people to have it going in their bedrooms. Carlos says, remember to always thank your Alexa. The future overlords will treat you like a pet instead of a plague. A plague instead of a plague. Positive Candor says, I think we're all listening to this classic TNG episode, Cause and Effect, over and over. Somebody start throwing threes into the chat. Oh, that's why there's threes. That's why there's three. And Mike Richards says, Bird woke Alexa up. Gorilla says, Star Trek would have changed Alexa, the computer, aka Scotty, saying, hello, computer. Carl says, what is chat? Carl says, I gave away my time today. The most expensive thing in my life. Yes, that is true. That is true. Daniel says, I wonder what I can give away today. I guess I could buy some chocolate from Dollarama and give it away. Stanley says, like egg and spam, egg, bacon, and spam, egg, bacon, sausage, and spam, spam, bacon, sausage, spam, 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 egg, spam. Wow, what? Spam, sausage, bacon, tomato, and spam. And then Stanley quickly erased his second message. Carlos says, I'll give Bird a $5 if he reads that first try. I guess I didn't get a chance to finish. Snortopoophus Q says, hello, humans and other critters. Hello, Snortopoophus. Daniel's Hot Topics is Cloud Atlas. Stanley says he also played Sully. Daniel's Hot Topics says Tom Hanks was being reincarnated over and over in Cloud Atlas. Stanley says, I don't want a smart anything in my bedroom. I don't even want smart memory foam. I don't even trust the memory foam. Ha ha ha. Quantum Leap is asking Carlo. Stanley says, I worried that Alexa and the memory foam are talking behind my back, making fun of my performance the previous night. Warning, Will Robinson, Dr. Smith is listening to you through your Alexa. And he did like what was said about him. Stanley had his identity stolen once, but a day later, they just gave it back. The Random Menace says we are forbidden to use our car or play our car play or Android Auto in rental cars. If our phones have what? The Random Menace says we are forbidden to use CarPlay or Android Auto in rental cars. If our phones have company apps and provided by the employer, the airport charging is forbidden now for years. Power bank for the win. Oh, your company is the one that forbids it. It's not like your, I get it. Stanley says, we lost Richard Simmons, Shannon Doherty, and Dr. Ruth, but they all got burped off out of the news. Yeah. Philip Gaming, welcome, Philip. There's another person that's often in the underground. Philip Gaming says they are. I've even watched a few multicam sitcoms with audiences. They feel weird and artificial. And he would be the one to know since he is our actual actor. Actual Hollywood actor. Philip Gaming says, like a stage play being recorded. Well, I always thought that was what TV shows were supposed to be. Stan Lee says, Philip Gaming, except they do multiple takes if someone screws up, right? And Philip says they can do retakes, but they really try not to if the audience is there. They have a rehearsal day the day before and rehearse before the audience arrives to minimize retakes. The random man says, I literally ate a bag of gummy worms an hour ago. I know, that's delicious. Philip says, cool story, bro. Your stomach will be hurting. When did everything get a freaking day? I don't know, Philip, but we're here. Son of a bitch, I actually have to show Canada respect, says Gorilla. Yeah, Gorilla, today you do. Snorter Poopus says, when is National Knit the Holes in Your Socks Day? Whenever you want to create it, Snorter Poopus. Philip Gaming is saying, National Green Right Angle PVC Pipe Day. Snorter Poopus says, Gorillas, random thoughts. Respect Canada Day is postponed until Trudeau is shown the door. Snorter Poopus says, and don't forget National Day Day. Mike Richards says, this is National De-Stress Bird Day. Please. Gorilla's Random Thoughts is bird. They are covering their asses. I'm stating that I think bird is centering me. Gorilla is saying, I'm starting to think bird is centering you. Gorilla, what are you talking about? Did I miss something? Snorter Poopus says Cam's crash courses. Hello. Cam. Hey, Cam. Cam's here. Says hello everyone. Bird 5. Hey, Bird, Gorilla, Snorter Poopus, Philip, and Daniel's Hot Topics. Cam says, hey, a random menace as well. And Philip says, hello back. And Cam's got to go get some dinner. Having a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care, Cam. Quick come and going of Cam. Okay, now we're going to go to Dear Bops, and we'll go from there. Dear Bob, what do you call an artist with a brown finger? Answer: Picasso. Okay. Dear Bob, in Caroga, is it better to receive than to give? Signed, Curious in Columbus. Well, I know what you're saying, and the joke obviously answers. I'd rather. I guess. Well, you have to. You'd have to decide for yourself, which is better. Me personally, I can't imagine that particular lifestyle, but I certainly
There's another one in the bedroom. And I stepped out, I said, oh my God. Well, I just-
Latoya. Okay. Sorry about that. Uh, so yeah, Cures in Columbus. I it's like Christmas. At Christmas time, it feels better, I think, to be giving presents. But if you're a child, you're uh, you know, in need, then receiving presents is probably the more fun thing to do. But if we're not talking physical presence, if we're talking something else, then I would rather be the giver than the receiver, for sure. That's just me. My personality. My I like to be the giver. Anyway. Gorilla's random thoughts. I've had 6 chats deleted. Time for an ad, Captain Fandom Nerd. It was a joke, not philosophical. Dinner time. Sorry. No problem, Mike Richards. No problem. And we'll do. Why would we do an ad? Why would we do an ad about Dear Bob, do you consider Seinfeld to be a better TV show than The Office? Fuck no. No. The Office is the pinnacle of sitcoms. The Office is perhaps the pinnacle of modern sitcom. And I say modern, it's already what, 10 plus years old. So it's, I guess, but yeah, it's not even close. It's not even close. Seinfeld wasn't bad at the time, but I can't rewatch Seinfeld. It feels too old. It's like, eh. I mean, if it comes on, it comes on. I don't necessarily change the channel, but I really don't want to rewatch Seinfeld. The Office, I can rewatch The Office almost as much as I can rewatch Star Trek. And it really doesn't matter the season. It doesn't matter the episode. I just, anytime The Office is on, I turn it on, and I just watch it. The same as I would if it was Next Gen or DS9 or original series. Or Enterprise or Voyager or pretty much anything except any real Trek. Any Trek before JJ movies. So, ending with Nemesis. Voyager through Nemesis. Those just perfect. I can put them on any time, any day. Anyway, guys, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Hakeem found out recently the British version of The Office. Yeah, well, that wasn't news to me. That wasn't news to me. Okay, guys. Qapla all. Bird out. Oh, and if anybody, we're still keeping the underground open. When I can be there, I try to let people in. So come. You can continue at the underground for now at freethenet.org/underground. Oh, there we go. There he is, the man himself. LDG says, hey all, I wanted to pop in and let everyone know I appreciate the messages I got from a number of you. It feels good. I'm back in the underground and was surprised to see so many waiting in there. Okay, cool. Good to know LDG is back. Qapla LDG. And with that, now, Qapla all. Bird.